The current ninth grade teachers, Mr. Mendez, will they need to reapply for their jobs when the students go on?
If they choose to stay at Hood, obviously with the loss of ninth graders going to Nimitz or Bonham, and by the way, we're only talking about 80 at each school, so it's very few teachers. They'll have the opportunity to apply there as well.
They said that the principal, the assistant principal may stay if they choose. Does that mean that they will also need to apply for jobs?
They will remain. And as a matter of fact, the principal will be joined by administrative staff as well as the TEA external monitor on the interview team to make those decisions.
Mr. Mendez, on the population situation, if you're moving the ninth graders to Bonham to Nimitz, won't there be even a smaller population at Hood in proportion to the other junior high schools?
It already is. That already exists. Yes, it will be smaller, but as I mentioned, it's to allow a culture of success to be able to set in. Because right now, the junior high is impacted, the 7th and 8th graders are impacted by the high school schedule, which is for credit. 7th and 8th graders don't get credit. They don't develop credits. It's pass or fail. So you have flexibility in designing instruction. For example, I'm struggling in reading. Instead of being in reading for 50 minutes, with this flexible scheduling, I can be assigned for 2 hours of reading. That's the flexibility because we want to help students become successful.
Will this happen to other junior high schools in the future? What's the future hold for them?
Well, we have to view results every year.
But the concept that you've done at Hood, do you plan to incorporate that in the future with other junior high?
Well, it depends. It depends what the situation, what the context is.
What situation would that be?
Well, just what I said, so declining scores. It's listed on those points that I've been making.
So this is all based on performance then? It's not a major plan to incorporate all the junior highs as you outlined?
No, this is simply this. You evaluate. I, as superintendent, have a responsibility to provide a quality education to all students at all campuses. If I see that we're regressing and the indicators are that performance is regressing, I have an obligation to take action.
So if other junior highs might be impacted only if they have poor performance?
They could,
So as far for right now, this is only for the 2012-2013 school year.
correct.
Now, does the board still need to vote on this measure, or has this already been decided?
No, this is a superintendent responsibility and authority, but obviously I have visited with every board member and they are supportive.
Who was present at the meeting today from the board at Hood?
It was Mr. Pace, our president, Dr. Beatty, our vice president, and Dr. Smith. board member.
We didn't have a quorum of the board meeting.
No, sir, that's 4.
Yes, sir.
For the meeting where y'all addressed faculty this afternoon, how was the reception to what you announced?
Well, I thought it went well. Obviously, there were times of emotion when, we're human beings. We're all human beings in there. And when a decision is made that's going to have potential impact on us, the first natural reaction is a bit of emotion, and that was present. But I believe that a great number of Hood faculty members are up to the challenge and want to see their school turn around.